Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Ale.
And I'm Carla, and this is Booked and Buzzin'.
We are going to be diving into all things Quicksilver as we get closer to the premiere of Brimstone on November 18th.
That's right. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite part of Quicksilver. We're each going to give our favorite part.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, start.
Okay. My favorite part, and I'm sure people are gonna be like, okay, there's like so many better parts, but for the fact that I hated Kingfisher, my favorite part involved him. So that was hilarious for me to realize. But to set the scene, we are total spoilers on out, but we are in the part where everybody is in the Colosseum of the labyrinth, and the three rulers, Belacan, Madra, and Malcolm, are there, and Kingfisher is like kneeling down, like beat up and like, bleeding and shit. And they're like taunting him. And at one point, I'll read it. Oh, please. Madra waved away his threat. So, like, I guess, like, she was, like, taunting him. And Kingfisher was like, And then she goes, oh, please. Madra waved away his threat. I hate to tell you this, but I can do anything to you that I want. Malcolm has always let me play with his toys. Then Kingfisher goes, I play back. Fisher spat. It might not be today, but I am coming to find you, Madra. Fear the shadows, bitch. I'm made of them. One night soon, I'll climb out of one and slit your fucking throat. And I remember reading this and I was like, I fuck with that.
Yeah, that was a really good part. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
I really, really like that part because when Kingfisher finds out that Ceres couldn't have children because they took that ability away from her by Madra's orders, he was like livid, right? Because he knew that she was his me. Who would have known that when we found this out, Madra and Kingfisher would have interaction later?
Yeah, who would have known they would have had a confrontation?
Exactly.
And that he's in the same book.
Exactly. So I really, great writing on that sentence. I was like,
no, that was a really great part too. I loved specifically when he was like, fear the shadows, bitch.
Because I live made of them.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that part.
Yep. What was your favorite part?
Okay, so my favorite part, I think it's probably a little common, but so once Ceres falls through jumps through the Shadow Gate with Lorith
and Carrion.
Yeah.
Renfist didn't make it.
No, he was like the last one because he was restraining Everlane. And then they they get caught by Heron, and then they were brought before Malcolm. There's a revelation, and listen, I know we've said this a few times. I'm a hard person to shock.
This was one of my
shocked me.
Favorite plot twists.
Was like, what the fuck? Same. One of my favorite plot twists too.
This is one of my. I might be wrong, but I think it's my favorite plot twist of the year. Plot twist book.
I think yeah. I don't think there were any plot twists other than this one. Well, we'll talk about that in another video.
Oh, we should make a video.
Yeah, we should do that.
Top 5 plot twists of 2020. Okay,
yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Pause, but in this book, that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna read the quote, and I'm just basically gonna tell you what my reaction was to that.
Okay.
So it starts with, there was no other explanation for what I was seeing. There, sitting in the center of the dais, was Malcolm. His fine features and long silver hair made him instantly recognizable. It was he who had spoken. It could only have been him, because I had met the other figures who sat on either side of him. They knew perfectly well who I was. To the right of the dais was Belacan. To the left, Madra. Listen, when I read that, I was like, what the fuck? Because Belacan, I was like, you're involved? And then Madra, I was like, you're here? Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Madra is from
She's
a whole
been petrified
different world.
and petrified of the Fae.
Yeah.
Literally interrogated her and was like, who sent you? What Fae trained you? How do you know all this shit?
Yep.
Kill her. Was like deadly afraid of the Quicksilver.
Yep.
They were like, don't pull the sword out. And now you're here with the I was like, what the fuck? I need a background right now on what the fuck is happening.
Yep.
So that was my favorite part of the whole book.
I do like, that was a really good part because I also, once I got over the shock that Madra was in a different world, I realized that Belicon and Malcolm have been fighting a fake war.
Yeah.
For how fucking long?
Yeah. All three of them. I mean, Malcolm, I knew he'd be there. But Belicon, I was like, and then I was like, all right, I'm a little surprised. And then it was Madra, and I was like, what the fuck? All three of them together?
Yep.
So that part really threw me the fuck off. I really was not expecting that because it's like you meet these three villains. You do not expect all three in the same book to be all together at the climax.
Yep. I know. That's insane.
Yeah. It was great. That was great writing. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I think that she has such potential to write really great material, plot twists. I mean, like, I just think that she has a really great source right here to build on and make really enthralling books.
Yep.
I'm excited to see if there's any plot twists in the next book. And if I don't see the plot twist coming, because, again,
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Most of the time we could see them coming. Like, that they're like mates. Oh my God, what a shocker, right? We knew that was coming.
We knew that.
That they go from like hating to loving each other. Oh, shocker, right? That she's like just amazing with a sword and just like this special alchemist. Oh, what a shock. But
the most powerful alchemist that has ever lived.
I know, shocker, the main character. But this, I was like, excuse me?
What?
Yeah.
I remember like reading, I'm like, it's one of those moments where you're like reading, you're falling asleep, and then you read something, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did I like miss something? It was really good. I like that you picked that part.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments what was your favorite part of the book, because we would love to hear it.
Yeah. Let us know so that you can shed some light for us to look back on the book and see if we missed any really awesome parts too.
Yeah. And stay tuned as we continue to dive into Quicksilver as we wait for the premiere of Brimstone on November 18th.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.